I still remember the day I received the news that my childhood home was being sold. It was a bittersweet feeling, knowing that the place where I spent most of my childhood would soon be in the hands of strangers. As I stood in front of the old house, I felt a mix of emotions: nostalgia, sadness, and a hint of fear. The once vibrant paint had chipped and faded, and the windows seemed to stare at me like empty eyes. I hadn't set foot in this house for over a decade, but the memories came flooding back as I stepped inside. The creaky floorboards beneath my feet seemed to whisper stories of the past. I began to explore the empty rooms, and with each step, the air grew thick with an eerie silence. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. As I walked through the hallway, I noticed something strange. The door to my old bedroom was slightly ajar. I was certain it was closed when I first entered the house. A chill ran down my spine as I pushed the door open, and a musty smell wafted out. The room was exactly as I had left it, with my old bed, dresser, and desk still in place. But it was the photo on my nightstand that caught my attention. It was an old picture of me and my family, taken on a sunny day in our backyard. However, there was something odd about it. My face had been scratched out. I felt a wave of unease wash over me as I realized that someone had been in my room, and they had intentionally defaced the photo. Suddenly, I heard a faint whisper in my ear, "Welcome home." I spun around, but there was no one there. The voice seemed to come from all around me, echoing off the walls. I tried to convince myself it was just the wind, but deep down, I knew it was something more. As I continued to explore the house, I started to notice other strange things: doors creaking open on their own, and the sound of footsteps in the dead of night. It was as if the house was trying to tell me something, but I wasn't sure what. One night, I decided to sleep in my old bedroom, hoping to confront whatever was haunting the house. As I lay in bed, I felt a presence hovering over me. The air was cold and heavy, and I could sense a malevolent energy emanating from it. I tried to scream, but my voice was frozen in my throat. And then, I heard the whisper again, "You should not have come back." This time, it was louder, more menacing. I knew then that I had to get out of the house, to escape the evil that lurked within its walls. But as I turned to flee, I saw something that made my blood run cold. On the wall, in letters that seemed to be written in blood, was a message: "I've been waiting for you." I stumbled out of the house, not stopping until I was back in my car, speeding away from the horror that I had unleashed. I never went back to that house, and I never spoke of that night to anyone. But the memory of it still haunts me, a reminder that some places are better left in the past.